Hello, 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 all you wonderful, beautiful people. Welcome to Gangalized Treasures. My name's Renee, and our channel is all about the hunt for all things thrifted. It used to be that we were on the hunt for mid-century modern, vintage, antique, but what people are buying has changed. So to keep up with the times, and you don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff in your store that's just going to sit there not going to sell. My goal now is to find things that have a good resale or a sell-through rate. Now, if I found something that I could buy for $5 and sell for $50 or $100, and it didn't have a quick resale rate, I would probably go ahead and buy it because that's a really good return on investment if it was going to take 3 months. And you've heard me talk about this probably since November, if you've been following the channel. If you haven't, welcome. We appreciate that you're here. We're so happy that you're here. I don't claim to know everything. If you see something on the video that I missed, in fact, I already know of something that I missed. My phone died and I couldn't look it up while I was in the store. And it looked a little more modern to me than what it actually was. And I missed. But I'll tell you about it when we see it in part 2. I always say we because my daughter and I do this a lot together, and we are in business together, not only in Gangalized Treasures, but also in Crystal Clear Downloads. And we are so thrilled and happy to announce that we will be in person at the Tower Grove Farmers Market. We will be there every other Sunday, starting May 5th. Except I'm not sure which market we're at. But mark your calendars. I think the market is from 9 until 3. And of course, Manda will be doing free crystal readings. There'll be scoops available with crystal readings. She also has fairy wreaths that she's making, and selenite wands. Which the one thing she told me was they have juniper on them. And my allergies are still bothering me. But today we are in part 2 of the St. Vincent De Paul Thrift Shop. And as I said in the last video, I'm so glad I went back to the St. Vincent De Paul Thrift Shop because those are the prices that thrift. I might need more coffee. These are the prices that I expect when I go to a thrift store, is what I found at St. Vincent De Paul. So let's get into part 2, and I will show you what all was there, what some of the things I considered, why I picked them up or why I didn't pick them up, and I will give you a little spoiler because I gave it in the last one. I found something that I could actually buy, and there was enough room that I could sell, and it had a good sell-through rate. So let's go in and see what I found. Starting hopefully close to where we left off. This was a very interesting basket. I was hoping maybe it might have Longaberger on the bottom, but no signature on the bottom. It is very cute. Could be used as a purse, could be used as a picnic basket. I don't know. Do people go on picnics in the Christmas time? And all the fall stuff. It's just all so cute, but it's not fall time. It's Easter time. Look at the tin. These are so much fun. If you have kids, if I had kids that age younger, I would definitely get those because they're so much fun to play with. You put on the window and they stick and you can peel them off. And lots of cute little stuff. And this is lights, but it looked like part of it was missing. Like it had the little lights, but they needed to be inserted into something. And these are little tiny Japanese lanterns and more clingies. And they should go over with the other clingies. So if you want some, you probably want them all. Oh, let's look. What is this? Oh, it's a puzzle. thought maybe it's a dish. That one is a dish, but it is ceramic. It's contemporary, and I'm not even going to get it out of the box. A wooden Santa you could put in the yard. Oh, look at these little candle holders. You could put little vases of flowers in them or candles. These are going in my basket, but they're for me. Well, for the new house. Maybe these are candles too, but they're not. They are made in China. They are snack spreaders. And I thought, well, maybe there'll be something that'll resell, but there was only 2 in there and there was supposed to be 4. So it's like something, it's too much stuff missing. They're like Christmas cards that you could hang on the door. But it's not Christmas time. And if I was going to sell on Whatnot, I might get those because I just think they're cute. I could probably buy more cute stuff if I was going to sell on Whatnot. A plaid cup, a candle with a Santa in it, Christmas cups, Christmas plates. This, I think that is contemporary. These are probably collector's plates. Yes, I don't do collector's plates just because there's usually not a whole bunch of money in them. And both of those were plastic. It was very disappointing. I thought maybe they would be ceramic. More Christmas cups, figurines, a little Santa, bleh, a little snowman. I have a snowman sort of like that already. Look at this cookie jar. It's very contemporary. I can tell by looking at it. I can tell by the colors that it's contemporary, and it's lightweight. And the base is thin. Ah, yes. The gingerbreads by the Blitzen Company, made in China. It is cute. It would probably be a little expensive to ship. This little guy, golf ball blender. Little house, and there's Christmas ornaments and lights. And I picked it up thinking it was ceramic. It was not ceramic. It was more like wood. Now, aren't these plates just cute? You could use them all winter long, and they would be about wintertime and not about Christmas time. You would get a whole lot more use out of them. I leave them on the shelf now, but I go back and get them to take them home. And some Christmas ornaments inside a little baggie. They do not have a baggie wall. And this is resin. You actually, we have a friend that makes resin. And you get the shape and you decide what you want in it and pour it and let it harden. A little yellow metal basket, another yard decoration. And there's my coffee cups, and there's my little giraffe. These are candle holders, and I'm guessing that they're very contemporary, and that does not belong there. This is kind of a, not a pet peeve, but these 2 pieces go together. They're a wash basin. It used to be, of course, you've probably seen it in the Western movies. They pour the water, set the pitcher to the side, wash their hands, wash their face, then they're done. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Those are going in the cart, but they're going in the cart for me. You didn't know you were going to be shopping along with me for the new house, did you? 4 coasters. There's a copper cup, lots of precious moments. This glaze is an interesting color, but I think it might be a hobbyist piece or contemporary. Just doesn't have the weight that it needs to have. Norman Rockwell, collector's plates again. Oh, look, there's another set. They're going to go right in there, too. Yep, Norman Rockwell. If you like Norman Rockwell stuff, it's an excellent place to go look for them. Ooh, a brass spittoon. Don't see those very often, and I probably should have looked it up. A Schmucker's plate. A pear plate. An apple on the bottom. I think there was only the two. And underneath there's more Norman Rockwell plates. A strawberry plaque. Just not a whole lot here that I'm going ooh-ee-ah over for the shop. That one is a music box. The little froggy's cute. I didn't see the froggy when I was there because I was looking at these. I think they are Avon cologne decanters. But I wasn't going to peel off the sticker to check. This is a little froggy. Two little froggies. Has a even little froggy on the back. Some wrought iron. There's a contemporary cookie jar down there. This is some interesting color glaze. I wonder if it's Germany. But it didn't interest me enough to pull the sticker off. This is lots of pretty colors. 2 1/4 by Zielinski. I'm trying to be very cautious with my time and the use of my phone. The battery is starting to run down, which is not a good thing. And like I went out to the car and charged it a little bit, but I couldn't stay long enough. Made in Japan. I couldn't stay long enough to get it charged all the way back up. This is a glass mushroom. Nice bubbles, clear bottom. It's a good piece of art glass. I wouldn't say that it was a spectacular piece. Wouldn't give the name of who I think makes it, because without the sticker, without knowing it, you just want to say art glass. Or you could say Murano style. That was interesting. Actually, I would want it without that candle in it, because I would want to put a different candle in it. These are those LED candles, or battery candles. That is a piece of carnival glass down there, and I did not pick it up, and I did not look it up. Carnival glass, those are quite common, and they don't sell for a lot. More coasters, but I have coasters already. A night light, a little tea light, a watermelon, little vases, tall vases, short vases, square vases, blue. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Nope, I don't. I like the inside, but I don't like the outside. And they're quite contemporary. Probably not resale value in there. Nice, tall. It needs a lid. It has the lip on the inside. It needs a lid. I almost thought maybe it was a wine bottle chiller, but this is a nice glaze on it, but it is mass produced and it's flashed. Did you see where the color was coming off around the top? It's actually clear glass, and they've like whoosh, put a fast hot color on it. And I want to move these guys out of the way. I can see what's back here in the back. We're going to move that one down there. This is a very well-made piece of glass. It is RCR. I'm wondering if it is not crystal. But I did look that up, and there are quite a few listed, but there are none sold. That is a Sunbeam hot drink maker right there in that box. And they wanted like $10 for it, and I think it sells for $10. And these are silver plate. I have one of the bowls. These are really nice. I like these glass containers. Everybody's about putting things in containers, and if you wanted to do it on the cheap, it would be to get it there. And there is that Pyrex dish. And more. Now see, I don't like the fact that they tape the lids on, because when you tape the lids on, you can't see the inside. You really need to see the inside to see what the material is, whether it's stainless steel, whether it's that non-stick stuff. And if it's the non-stick, you really got to figure out and look hard to see whether it's scratched or not. But the research that I've done says the non-stick material isn't very good for you. That's a really pretty picture, but it's quite contemporary. The teacup is older, but it does not have a great resale value, although it was nice to see that it had the cup and the saucer. There's another two sets of dishes down there. This is JPL for France. I knew I was going to get those initials. Some of his stuff sells really well, but not that pattern. This pattern I was going to look up. It's kind of cute with all those little teeny tiny flowers, but they have that whole stack taped together. And I was not going to pick up that whole stack. And if you wanted to inject some color, this lemon set of dishes would be an excellent choice. And there's even a little fake lemon tree there that you could have too. This is a humidifier, a rice cooker, a humidifier, and a Barbie CD player. And this is a Regency mix master, I think. And this is broken. This doesn't have the piece that attaches to it. This sits on an arm and goes up and down. So should I have bought it for pieces? Because I can't say that it works. This is an electric knife. That Barbie CD player. I probably should have gotten it. But I don't have enough battery to look things up. I probably need to get the flashlight too. But if I'm going to buy a flashlight, I think I'm probably going to go to a big name box store or department store and pick up a flashlight. Now, if you're looking for clocks to resell, you want to look for the kind that has the plastic numbers that flip. I had one when I was in junior high school, and I don't have it anymore. Now I wish I did, because they sell for a lot of money. There are also some boom boxes that sell for a lot of money. This is a curling iron. Curling irons don't sell for a whole lot. This is a Kodak carousel. I'm trying to figure out if I want to get down and look at it, so I have to kneel down on the floor and pull this out. And some of them sell for as low as $1.50 a box. So it was not worth the pickup. The vacuums, I could have checked them. I could have plugged them in to see if they worked, and I could have sold them on Facebook Marketplace. But right now I just don't have the room. This looks like a really nice bag by Brookstone. There were none listed and none sold, but then I thought maybe I'd get it just for me. All of the prices were really reasonable, except for the luggage. They wanted like $15, $10 or $15 for that, and $10 or $15 for the Brooks, and I think $19.99 for the big red one. And this was quite interesting. It's a woven material, and it's got cloth on the inside, but it was so big. There was no name on it, but it was just different. So I'm going to check out the shoes. I'm definitely not an expert at shoes, but I realize that when you're looking for new things to sell that have a good sell-through rate, you have to be willing to go into departments that you don't know everything in, because I want to learn. I'm looking for Nike, for Hoka, for Cole Haan, and even if I would find a Cole Haan, I would still look it up. If I found a New Balance, I would look it up. And somebody might tell you Disney sells. Well, that's great, Disney sells, or hey, ASICS sells. But not all Disney and not all ASICS are all going to sell and make you great money. You have to look them up. Some clogs, some more tennis shoes, everyday comfort. Maybe those are my size. No, those are too little for me. Let's continue to look. Red and bleh. Oh my gosh, we went through
Red
that whole video, and somehow the piece that I bought did not end up on film. It was on the appliance aisle, and this is what it was. A Cookie Pro Ultra 2 was originally $19.99. Somebody tried to sell it at a garage sale for $10, and Goodwill. Oh man, St. Vincent De Paul had it for $5. There are multiple manufacturers of these type of Cookie Pro, and most of them sell quite well all year long. This one is brand new, so I can list it as brand new. It's never been taken out. And you can make all these different kinds of cookies with it. They sell much better around just before Thanksgiving all the way through Christmas. But I got this for $10, and because it's new, gosh, I just looked it up. I think they sell for $24.95. So I paid $5. I will have at least $5 into it. I probably won't promote it, but I do have to pay eBay fees. That would take it to $10, and my time. So there was enough there, and I have sold a different company, but I have sold these before, and they do sell all year long, and I was so excited to find something that finally breaks the streak. And I know I said it in the last video, I will probably not be visiting Goodwill very often anymore, unless I'm gonna shop for me. The KitchenAid Regency mixer that was in the box that I said I probably should have gotten, I went back and got it. It was $20. It had the base, it had the mixer, it had the dough hooks and the mixer pieces, it had 2 glass bowls in it, and it had the blender in it. So I did go back and get that. I have not plugged it in to see that it works. And I had to go back to get that. I did walk around a little bit more to see if there was anything else. I looked at that Italian plate, again, the big round one with the fruit on it, and there is one listed and none sold. And I've already put that in the last video. Then there was another Italian plate that had vegetables on it. It was a 5 divided sections, and I couldn't find any listed. There were lots of plates listed and lots of vegetable plates listed, but not that one. So that one didn't come in the cart either. But I got to have some fun. I did get a little bit of more stuff for the house. And yesterday here in St. Louis, it was over 80. And the window blew out where the air conditioner is. So the air conditioner had to come out. So we didn't have any air conditioning in this little brick apartment. And so we kind of baked last night. And so we were going to run around. Okay, I'm going to go put on some summer clothes. All of my summer clothes are packed in the storage. And in fact, we went to the storage unit and I literally climbed over things. I got about halfway back and found a Tupperware. I'm like, oh, that's surely my stuff. No, it wasn't my stuff. So when I was there, I was at St. Vincent De Paul. They had stuff that they have a yellow tag. This week was a yellow tag. Some of their stuff was half price. So I did pick me up some summer clothes because it's going to get cooler this weekend, but it's going to get hot again next week. And I don't know how long it's going to take for us to unpack. So I got really good buys. Their t-shirts are $1.50. Any other kind of top is $6.50. I think I got a jacket for $8.50. And if it had a yellow tag, it was half price this week. And that was only, I think I said this in the last video too. This is the first St. Vincent De Paul Thrift store that I have checked out. There are others in the city, and I think I'm going to go check all of them out. And the piece of furniture that I wanted was still there. And I will put a picture up here. I went and walked through the back to go to the bathroom, and this chair was sitting there, and I was just like, oh my gosh, look at this chair. Like, it's mid-century modern, excellent mint condition. I'll put the picture here. You can enjoy it. I didn't get it, just like I didn't get the wardrobe that I wanted. So just don't have space right now. So I have to rent a truck to go get it. Then I'd have to put it in the storage unit. There really isn't a whole lot of room in the storage unit. But enough. That was so much fun. And I have to say this, if y'all are Goodwill lovers, I understand. I used to be there too. But I am now a St. Vincent De Paul thrift store lover. These are what prices should be. I know I've probably already commented somewhere about the price of the coffee cups. I did find quite a bit of stuff for the new house. This will be part 2. Welcome to the channel. This is Ganglei's Treasures. Hi, my name is Renee. My family and I are on thrifting adventures, but today it's just me because Ramanda's at work. And we usually look for mid-century modern, vintage, or antique. But as I've said in past videos, what people are buying has changed. With the change in the economy, I'm not going to use the word recession because I don't think that's politically correct. But, so if you're going to be a reseller, you have to change what you offer. So I finally broke the streak. I have found something that resells well, has enough meat on the bone, that I can sell it and make a profit. As you know from the past videos going to Goodwill, their prices were literally within $5 or the same as Goodwill prices. And if I buy something from Goodwill for $5 and it sells for $10 on eBay, even if I don't promote it, I still have to pay for the cost of my shop. There's the cost of my time to list it. Usually on most of my items I do promote it, and then if you run a sale, if I sold it for $10, I would literally be losing money. And I know there are some sellers that offer free shipping. You pay for it either way. It's just a mindset. If you're gonna offer free shipping, you have to raise your price even higher, and then it makes more bookkeeping on the seller's end. And I would rather just charge you shipping. You pay for it, you pay for the item, you know you paid that much for the item, you know you paid that much for shipping. But we finally broke the streak. I'm so happy. I will be back to St. Vincent De Paul thrift stores. There are multiple here in the city, and my next task is to hit most of them, or as many as I can. I might even go to another one tomorrow. And then they also have the St. Vincent De Paul thrift outlet that is like the Goodwill bins. I think I'm gonna go there this week too. The last time I went was in the evening, and they're not as busy and there's not as many people as the Goodwill bins. Maybe there would be when they're open. I don't know if they do the rotation, change the bins. When I was there, they did not. But that is one of the things I want to do this week too, is to go there. Be sure and stick around for the haul. Be sure and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything. We love reading your comments. We appreciate each and every one of you. I think I mentioned it in the end of the part 1. We're very close to 100 subscribers. We're going to drop our first merch. And as always, remember, you are blessed to be a blessing. Let's go out and make today a great day.